Julian Fantino has been busted down a rank. After just 18 months as Minister of Veterans Affairs, the one-time Conservative star will now return to his previous post as the Junior Minister of National Defence. It's the end of a long road for Jennifer Mignot. She made headlines last year when she traveled to Ottawa to plead with Mr. Fantino to help injured vets like her husband and caregivers like herself. Mr. Fantino made the mistake of simply walking away, and the TV cameras captured it all. We reached Jennifer Mignot in Farnham, Quebec.
Ms. Mignot, what do you make of Julian Fantino's demotion?
I think it's a good thing. It needed to be done. But of course, we're replacing Mr. Fantino by another Conservative. So as much as I'm happy because Mr. Fantino, it wasn't his place to be there. But, I have some concern about his replacement as well. So
there are a long list of gaffes being reported today as leading up to Julian Fantino's demotion. But one of the most poignant and prominent is the scene captured on television. You are chasing Mr. Fantino down a hallway, trying to engage him. And he continues to walk as you try to tell him what it is to live with a PTSD soldier, to try and help them. And you were trying to just talk to him about the solutions you had. What effect do you think you had on Mr. Fantino's career?
Oh, my God. It's the first time this question is being asked to me. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. The only thing I know is the fact that I have to pursue my efforts in order to give the families a chance. So do I have anything to do with it? I think I'm most probably part of it, but only a small part of it, because he proved all during the year that he made some bad decisions by himself. So I think is his own creator of his bad luck.
But you moved a lot of people. When we spoke with you after that event when you tried to speak with Mr. Fantino, what you described of your life with your husband Claude Rainville and the difficulties and the day-to-day struggle to try and help someone as the wife, it was very moving, and a lot of people were pretty angry with Mr. Fantino after that. So that's why I wonder if you think that maybe the fact that he ignored your pleas may have been part of what's happened to him today.
Yes. But you know what? For me, in my shoes, actually, it was a good thing, because I basically had to meet with 200 other people and to touch them with the same story, my story, but all of our stories. So it was a bad thing for him, a great thing, and a great opportunities for the families overall to be heard, finally.
You are going to Ottawa tomorrow because you are still now very much involved in trying to get this message through.
Yes, as much as with D&D and Veterans Affairs and a little bit more and more with the RCMP. But it's a whole new world for me, I must admit. But with D&D and Veterans Affairs, I have to say that I'm being listened to. I'm very happy with D&D regarding, what they have in plan for the families and what's being done, actually, in the past year. So on that matter, yes, I continue to meet with MPs, with the Ombudsman, with everybody that is concerned by the veterans' situation, as well as for the families. Yes.
And do you think you'll get a chance to meet with Aaron O'Toole, the new minister?
I will try, most definitely.
But if you chase him down a hallway someplace?
No, hopefully, I won't have to jog. But no, I'll give him a couple of weeks, to just to settle down a little bit. But most definitely, yes, I will try to meet with him. For me, I consider this as a new start.
Just finally, one last question about Mr. Fantino. You said that he's brought this on himself. He was somewhat the master of his own fate. What do you think? How do you think he went wrong? What do you think was his problem?
He didn't have the charisma and the heart for the veterans themselves. We met him, my husband and I, We've been asking for the help that my husband should receive. It's written on policies. After 3 years, we are still waiting. So, and our case is not the only one in Canada. So, Mr. Fantino wasn't the man of the situation. You know, the minister who represents the veterans is must have the heart. The help given to veterans is a love affair. You must love them because all you want to give them is the quality of life that they need in order to be as functional as possible. They are men who suffered.
How are things for you and Claude now?
Like I said, we're still waiting. You know, we're still waiting. He went on national television in May, and we're still waiting. So, you know, I live with a veteran who suffers from PTSD, who battles PTSD every single day, every single breath he takes. This is our life. You know, my turkey for Christmas was ready at 2:00 in the morning. And you know why? Because we spent Christmas alone. This is what we wanted to do, but we are dysfunctional. We are. This is our reality. So whoever the Minister of Veterans Affairs is, he must be able to have a heart to listen and at least recognize the needs that are lived by thousands and thousands of veterans and their families in this country. It's non-negotiable.
Well, if you can't get through to them, I don't know who can.
Thank you. I believe we all can. You know, it's a big engine. Everybody's pushing that way because what's going on right now makes absolutely no sense.
Ms. Mignot, as always, it's a pleasure to speak with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Jennifer Mignot cares for her husband, a veteran, in Farnham, Quebec. She has been advocating for veterans and caregivers to Veterans Affairs Minister Julian Fantino. Mr. Fantino was demoted today. And we requested an interview with incoming Veterans Affairs Minister Erin O'Toole. We hope to have that for you in the next couple of days.